Some of you guys might be asking yourself, where the heck is my pre-order? It's been weeks, months, and almost over a year. But in this video, I'm going to give you guys 4 reasons why sometimes these pre-orders take a long time, so let's get started right now. Reason number 1 is manufacturing and the production process. These model cars undergo a highly detailed manufacturing process. Some are die cast, some are even resin. Designing, molding, die casting, painting and assembling each one and putting them in their box arts, packaging, and everything else involved can take a very long time, especially if there's a lot of quantities. Each step requires precision and a lot of attention to detail. And sometimes even you guys know that some steps may get missed, which does lead to some QC issues. Delays can definitely occur at any stage of the process if anything happens, and that will truncate the timetable to make it arrive later than what they expected. And that's actually the reason why all the brands typically like to set it in quarters. So you'll see Q1, 2, and 3, and 4 because they're just covering their base and giving themselves a good buffer to make sure that they've got plenty of time to get these cars released. The second reason is going to be complex design requirements. This one actually kind of piggybacks off of reason number 1, but something that I wanted to bring to light because of these being a much more higher quality, higher grade model car, sometimes it can be super difficult in making the final product. And sometimes these designers have to come up with creative ways to make that happen. Keep in mind, these model cars are little replica versions of the real cars in real life, and they try to stay as accurate and true to that as possible. If the design is complex, it's got a lot of graphics, or it's got a lot of details involved, that's going to make things take a little bit longer. But don't worry, because a lot of these brands are doing their very best to make sure that you're getting the highest quality product and not just another Hot Wheel type of product. The third reason, and I'm sure you guys already knew this was going to be on there, but it's going to be license and approval processes. Now, a lot of the legit brands have to go through a certain process with the people that hold the intellectual property. So with Honda, Toyota, Liberty Walk, RWB even, since the model cars are mini replicas, they have to get approval from the factory and from some of the aftermarket companies. And this can be a very time-consuming process because you've got a lot of back and forth, and they may not like the way certain things are coming out, and you'd have to adjust for that. But securing the necessary permissions to be able to create a model car in a way where they are satisfied can take a little bit of time. Sometimes they may even require drastic changes to the model car itself. But don't worry, because all this is to make sure that the car is in line with the quality in mind from the IP itself. So they want to make sure that this thing looks as good as possible. And to make sure that that happens, everybody needs to be on board. And the final reason, and this one is one of those things that is out of our control, but this is going to be shipping and logistics. Now, shipping and logistics can always be a pain in the butt, even when it's done domestically and I'm shipping out orders to you guys. But imagine all the things that they have to go through at their warehouse when they've got thousands and hundreds of these model cars that have to either go on a plane or go on a ship, all the customs process they gotta do, the weather conditions that may affect delays, the transportation process, or the transportation issues that might unfold can all be contributors to the final delivery date of the model cars. But shipping is just one of those things that's just gonna always be unexpected. Like recently here, our local USPS launched new sorting devices and it screwed up almost everyone's order that was leaving from that hub. But don't worry, because the good thing is that they will all eventually get to us, even if it takes some time. But those were my 4 reasons for why this stuff takes a little bit longer. If there's anything that I missed, please leave it down in the comment section below. But I hope this video was helpful in explaining some of the processes that are involved for making these amazing model cars. And if you enjoyed this video, I've got more videos you can check out in the next slide. I'll see you guys in that video or my next video.